Well, I got that side done, and right here where they all link up, we use some of this window tape to kind of seal it up. Ice and water window tape. So now I'm going to work on this side here. Got my string first, 2 full sheets, and we'll start working our way up this side. Well, I got all this side done, and now I'm working on this side here. Ran a string along the bottom, pretty much repetitive, same thing. I'm gonna bring it over to probably about here, whatever panel's in this area, and then I'll sheet that, dry it in with ice and water, tuck it up under so it's fully sealed, and then I'll have to do the last three or four panels off the ladder. Alright, we're getting closer. Yeehaw. Jeez, I think 2 more, probably just 1 more. And then that'll give me plenty of room to do that. It's gonna suck packing these up here the hard way though. And actually I might preload a bunch of them. It's a little windy though, it kind of makes me nervous, but I might do this one and then bring 3 or 4 up, stash them over here, sheet it, dry it in, roof it, and then I only have to lift 1 panel up the ladder, because even though they're only about 65 pounds, it's they're just awkward, and especially when the wind is blowing, like you gotta squeeze it with just your forearm going up a ladder 2 stories. So I did it earlier. It's kind of a pain, but well, I got this backside done. I gotta put that one in. It's a cut piece, but I'm waiting because I gotta get up here to do the ridge and the closure strip and these gable deals, but I don't know. We'll see if it's easier from the ladder. Well, I got the wood stove and a ton of firewood that I had stored away at my dad's. It's all super seasoned and dry. And we gotta get it up here and unload it. And so I'm gonna blast the truck up this hill here. And I'm gonna back it up so we can unload it right here and stack the wood out front. So that way it won't be too far with the wood stove. And it's October 17th, and this is how low the freaking lake is.
This like, dumbass is getting in the water.
Yeah, this is as low as it's ever been, and my buddy John is going swimming. He's been jumping in the creek or the rivers and different lakes and stuff every day, all fall for 20 minutes or so, plus or minus, and for the health benefits and mental strength exercises. But I just wanted to videotape how freaking low it is, man. This is like, normally the water's up to like that board, that log, and it sometimes splashes into the garage, the boathouse, but it's shallow all the way out here.
A lot warmer than the river, bro.
A lot warmer than the river. Wait till you get out here. Crazy John. Bam, look at that. Cool, dude. Hooked one. Boy, not able to film. Dude, he's huge. Wow, they're spawned. Look at that. Alright, well, I got a new tripod for the camera, so I should be able to start recording more stuff. Anyway, I don't know. I worked real hard and got all this area cleaned up, and I used the tractor to grade kind of a trail so the water runs down when it rains. We had a huge storm move in. We got about 5 or 6 days worth of rain. So that's why I wanted to do that. Also got this wood stacked up in here. This came from my dad's house. I was storing it there till I had this place built, and more wood. I got my wood stove up here, which I'm in the process of painting. Took those off, got that, painted it, and I got the wood stove in here. This thing's a beast. Anyway, I'm trying to get it installed today. I'm gonna hopefully get it installed today. I know I'm gonna have to buy more parts, but just seeing what else I need. And it looks like I gotta figure out where it goes in the corner, and I think 12 inches from either side, and then that box will go up into the ceiling joist and screw into the sides or whatever framing to hold it up nice and tight. And then we got 2 of these 3-foot triple wall pipes that we're gonna run out to the roof. We got a cap there, and yeah. Well, I got it figured out where I want it. It's got to be 18 inches from the wall if it's squared, but since it's kind of diagonal, it's got to be 12 inches from the wall. So I put it at 14 inches, and that'll give me room for some sort of backer board and then rock. You know, maybe I should do it more. I think if we're going to use river rock, it doesn't, you know, I mean, most of the fire, it's got the shape right here, just this, so I think river rock, it's going to be okay. Anyway, I got to get, hopefully, the scaffolding over the top of this thing, or at least over to where I can run a plumb bob up here and a string with a weight, and basically once it's still non-pendulum, it will show right where it needs to be, and I'll put a screw through that and I'll go up top and start figuring out how to get it up there. Got my makeshift plumb bob. I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. So going on up here. Well, I got the box up there and the hole cut, but I gotta get the box level, and then I gotta frame around it with some 2x and then a shim of plywood on the one side because it's 14.5 and it's only 14. So and once we get that set up, we'll be able to go up top and get the double wall installed and the brace. Anyway, we got this Durarock board, so this is non-combustible rock essentially, and I'm putting it down on the floor and up on the walls. Otherwise the stove has to be 3 feet away from any part of the wood. Bandit's got a spot on the couch here, so yeah, you good boys, raccoon boy. I got this rock up against the wall and we left it over the window kind of as heat shield for now. Alright, well I got it installed. We got it installed. Freaking had to go to the store and get parts, but yeah, it's sealed up nice. We're gonna have our first fire. I painted it so it's a little shiny and it came out nice. I mean, it's not perfectly straight, but it's also temporarily like shimmed up on wood because we're gonna have rock about 2 inches thick. So that being said, I'm not too worried about moving it. I would just move it right now, but I don't want it to fall off the wood. So I got the got her installed. Even got the support brackets on it. Yeehaw. Well, first fire. This is a monumental moment. Is that cool, buddy? Is that a nice fire? That's pretty neat, huh? Yeah, that's neat. She's a roaring now. Look at that. All the smoke appears to be going out. It's also our first dinner and our first overnight in the house since it's done. And we're cooking elk spaghetti. Like, we're off to bed. I got the wood stove stoked up. Lights out for down there. Oh, the dog is in my spot. This was his bed, but he didn't.
He wanted to be next to me.
He wanted to be up here. So. Oh, this is our first morning up here. We stayed pretty dang warm last night, and it got down. We had so many blankets. I ended up closing the window, but it's like raining. It's raining on us for our first night, first morning. It's supposed to rain all day, and I have to go to work, so that's why I'm up early, which kind of sucks, but. Well, I want to videotape this so I remember it, but I'm out here working. It's been snowing, raining, sleet, hail. It's usually about 33-degree rain, so right before the snow point. I've been doing a siding job. Got a bunch of siding delivered. First I did that pump house. It's like the board and batten siding. Roofed it. And then this guest house. Board and batten siding. And next is this house. So hopefully I don't get too snowed in. We're pretty high up here in the mountains. I'm just gonna keep chipping at it till it's either done or I can't get up here.